You feed your cat every day. You pet them. You talk to them. You love them. But there is one thing, one specific thing your cat has been waiting for since the very first day you brought them home. And almost no one ever does it. Not because they don't care, because no one told them it existed. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it is. And the moment you try it, your cat will notice immediately. Cats are not mysterious. That's the myth we've all inherited. The idea that cats are unknowable, that they act on whims, bond when they feel like it, and can't really be read. The truth is, cats have a full, rich language of signals, sounds, and gestures. They use it every single day with the people they love. The problem is that we were never taught to read it. Research in animal behavior and feline communication has been quietly building for decades. And what scientists keep finding, over and over, is this: cats don't bond less than dogs. They bond differently. The way they reach out, the way they invite connection, is subtle enough that most owners miss it entirely. We're going through 7 things your cat has been trying to tell you. 7 moments they've been quietly waiting for. Starting with the one that surprises people the most. The first thing, and the one this whole video builds toward, is the slow blink. Right now, your cat may be looking at you. Soft eyes, relaxed face, and if they slowly close their eyes just for a moment, then open them again, they just told you they love you. That is not a metaphor. Researchers at the University of Sussex confirmed it in 2020. The slow blink sequence is a real, measurable signal of positive emotional state and trust. Cats use it with the humans they feel safest with. It is their version of a smile. Here's what's heartbreaking: most cats do this for years, and they wait for you to do it back. So try it. Look at your cat, soften your eyes, slowly close them, and open them again. Watch what happens next. But the slow blink is just the beginning. Your cat has been sending 6 other signals, and most of them you've been misreading entirely. The second thing your cat waits for is to be approached on their own terms. Every time you walk toward your cat and they turn away, they are not being cold. They are asking you to let them come to you instead. Cats are both predator and prey. That dual wiring means they are acutely sensitive to anything moving toward them without warning. When you approach a cat directly, especially while making eye contact, their nervous system reads it as a potential threat, even when they know it's you. The fix is almost embarrassingly simple. Crouch down, look slightly away, extend one finger at nose height, and wait. Ethologists call this the finger greeting, the human equivalent of cat to cat nose touching. Studies show cats are significantly more likely to approach and engage when offered this low pressure invitation. Your cat isn't standoffish. They've just been waiting for you to meet them at their level. Now, here's where it gets a little more complicated, because the next thing your cat wants from you involves something you're probably already doing, just slightly wrong. Your cat loves being petted, but there are places they love and places they merely tolerate. Most people pet cats the way they'd pet a dog: long strokes down the back, reaching for the belly, ruffling the fur, and most cats endure it because they love you. But that doesn't mean they love that. Research published in Applied Animal Behavior Science found that cats show the lowest stress responses and the most positive bonding behavior when touched around the cheeks, under the chin, and at the base of the ears. These are areas cats can't easily reach themselves. Being touched there mimics what happens when bonded cats groom each other. The belly, the lower back, the base of the tail, those areas activate a defensive reflex in many cats, even cats who seem completely relaxed. Next time your cat leans into your hand, notice exactly where they're pressing. They're telling you where they actually want to be touched. And this next one, most cat owners get it completely wrong, and their cats have been trying to correct them for years. Here's something that happens in almost every home with a cat. You walk through the door, your cat runs over, and you immediately reach down to pet them. It feels like the right response. They came to you. You're greeting them. But from your cat's perspective, that sudden hand descending from above is startling, even coming from someone they love. Cats greet each other by touching noses first, a slow, voluntary approach. When your cat runs to the door, they are not asking to be immediately handled. They are offering a check in. They want to sniff you, reestablish who you are after hours apart. The better greeting: crouch down, offer your hand low, wait for them to sniff and initiate contact. Let them rub against you before you reach for them. It takes 10 extra seconds. And for your cat, It is the difference between being grabbed and being truly welcomed. If you're the kind of person who actually wants to understand what your cat is trying to tell you, and you clearly are, or you wouldn't still be watching, it would mean a lot if you hit subscribe. We put out videos like this every week. Real science, explained in a way that actually makes sense for the cat you already love. This one matters more than most people realize, because misreading this signal can actually damage the trust your cat has built with you. A cat's tail is a live, emotional broadcast, and the most important signal on it, a tail held straight up with a slight curl at the tip, the question mark tail. That is an invitation. Your cat is happy, confident, and actively asking for interaction. The danger is what happens when that tail starts to flick. A slow, wide sweep means growing irritation. A rapid, tight flick means your cat is done overstimulated, about to redirect. Most people keep petting right through those signals. The cat eventually swats or bites. The owner calls the cat unpredictable. But the cat was not being unpredictable. They were using every signal they had. Watch the tail. When it starts to flick, stop and just let your cat breathe. That one habit, more than almost anything else, will change how your cat trusts you over time. Here's something that surprised researchers when they first discovered it, and it completely changed how I think about the sound of my own voice. Your cat knows your voice in a way that goes deeper than recognition. Studies have shown that cats can identify their owner's voice from a recording, and they respond to it differently than a stranger's, not just in attention. In physiology, slower breathing, reduced heart rate, their bodies literally calm down when they hear you. But here's the part most people don't know: how you say something matters more than what you say. Cats respond significantly more to high pitched, slow, rhythmic speech, what researchers call cat directed speech, than to the flat, normal tone you use in conversation. When your voice goes soft and slightly higher, when you slow down and add a little lilt, something happens in your cat's nervous system. They relax, they feel safe. Your cat has been listening to you their entire life. Every time you talk to them softly, every time your voice lifts at the end of a sentence, you are doing something biologically meaningful to them. You are soothing them with sound. Which brings us to the last thing, and honestly, the most important one of all. The seventh thing your cat has been waiting for is the simplest one, and the rarest. Just being with them, quietly, without an agenda, not trying to pet them, not calling them over, not reaching for them, just existing in the same space, reading, working, sitting on the floor, and letting them decide what to do with that. Animal behaviorists call this passive companionship. And for cats, it is one of the most meaningful forms of bonding there is. Because cats don't bond through intensity, they bond through consistency, through safety, through the slow, accumulated proof that you are always there and never a threat. A cat who chooses to sleep in the same room as you, not on you, not at your feet, just in the room, is making a choice. They could be anywhere in the house. They chose to be there because of you. So here's what I want you to take from this: your cat isn't waiting for a bigger home, or a fancier toy, or a different brand of food. They're waiting for moments, small, specific moments where they feel like you actually see them. The slow blink, the low approach, the right kind of touch, the patient greeting, a tail they know you're watching, a voice that makes them feel safe, and the gift of your presence, offered without conditions. Your cat has been doing everything they know how to do to reach you. They've been doing it since the first day they came home. Now you know how to reach back. If you want to go deeper on how cats communicate, I put together a video on the 7 sounds cats make and exactly what each one means. I think you'll find it just as surprising. It's right here whenever you're ready.